Welcome to Tampa Talk Sports Talk, everybody. I am your host, James Keogh, and God, what a wonderful Tuesday. What a wonderful Week 13. Not really if you're for bettors with the Pittsburgh Steelers like I was. Unfortunately, we'll get into that. It is a crazy Week 13. A lot of amazing things happen. A lot of shitty things happen. Like I said, we have a story of the century waiting for y'all coming up later in the show. But like we do every fucking show, we start out with the fantasy bangers, recapping how my fantasy sleepers were last week. And unfortunately, 2 out of 3 hit. Well, one was a bust, one was he did what he's expected, and then one was an absolute banger. Trey Burton. This is the reason why you got cut from the Philadelphia Eagles, reason why you got cut from the Chicago Bears. You fucking sucked. I put my faith in you one more time to do the little fucking backpack kid dance, but unfortunately, you couldn't fucking catch a ball. He sucked donkey dick. Literally, he got 2 points. 1 catch for about 10 yards. The whole fucking game. Absolute shit show for Trey Burton, and I will never, ever, ever, ever put you on the show again for Fantasy Sleepers. You are banned. You are banned from the show. Next, we have Mr. Sammy Watkins. You know, gave a lot of shit to Sammy. A lot of shit to Sammy throughout the week because I had him on my fantasy team at first. Got injured. Fucking sucked the bed. Picked him up. Dropped him again. He's done absolute shit. Sammy got 4 catches for 35 yards for 7.5 points. He was projected 8 points. So he did as expected. Wasn't a bust, but was not a, outstanding player. So you're like, Jimmy, wow, you fucking have shit in the bed this week. Well, no. No, the fuck I'm not. I'll tell you why. Because there's this one boy out of UCF named Gabriel Davis. Gabe Davis, however you want to fucking say. With Josh Allen absolutely ripping an asshole into the 49ers defense last night, he went off. He got 68 yards, 1 receiving touchdown, and 3 receptions. For a whopping total of 15.8 points. If you picked him up, you probably won your league. Just because he was the sleeper of the week. And everyone, and also the tight end from the Washington Redskins. I think his name is Jordan or something like that. He got like 2 touchdowns. The guy was insane. Did absolutely bonkers on the undefeated Steelers. But we'll get into that. But other than that, yeah, Gabriel got the crown of the week. Congratulations, Gabriel. You saved me from this guy fucking mugshot. Trey Burton over here. Can't even fucking catch a ball. Guy dropped like 6 passes. Was fucking ridiculous. Colts still got the win, but we'll know about that later. Yeah, boys, so we are perfect record this week. We are hopping right back on. A couple weeks we've stopped, betting on, not betting on the games, but telling you who's going to win the games. Our record right now, we're just above positive. If we could go 0-3 for the rest of the season, regular season, and still be positive, so I'm not worried about showing you that. Our final record this week is 24-11 with this 3-0 sweep. We picked the Browns over the Titans like everyone should have been. There was a fucking massacre. We'll get into that later. Also, picked the Los Angeles Rams over the Cardinals. My favorite team, the Cardinals. Unfortunate for them. And we picked the Bills over the 49ers, even though the Bills were the fucking underdogs. Crazy. But before we get into some of them are in the games of the week. Fucking games of the week with Jimmy Keogh. I'm going to tell you right now, these fucking games, absolutely bonkers. This is where the emotions were high and low. You'll get into the story later. You'll understand why. But I'm going to tell you right now, this Raiders and Jets game, everyone told me, Jimmy, you were right. Remember on the show, let's do a flashback real quick. I said the reason why I had 3 sleepers last week was because my 4th sleeper was going to be the Raiders defense. But the Raiders were going to lose this game somehow. Unfortunately, they did not lose because Derek Carr threw a beautiful pass twice. One to Nelson Aguilar, and then that was a fucking drop, obviously. And then one to Henry Ruggs, the final second. This game, everyone was like, oh, the Jets aren't going to cover. The fucking Jets covered like they would do every game. This is the only game I said. This is the only chance for the Jets to go not undefeated. And unfortunately, that did not happen. You had, at the start, fucking Derek Carr. Looks like it was going to be a blowout. It looks like it was going to be like a 20-0 lead. Then you have fucking Sam Darnold coming back, carrying the team on his back with a couple defensive stops, here and there. That sooner or later, it was within 3 points. The game was within 3 points. Then you have a late touchdown by Sam Darnold. Now we're in the fourth quarter, by the way. Now the Raiders are behind. What are the Raiders going to do? They're going to go down the field. Walker, tight end, absolutely dominated. Got 50 points on fantasy, over 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. Guy was putting up Tyreek Hill numbers for a fucking tight end. Anyways, come back to the storyline. It's fourth and goal. Fourth and some. I think it was fourth and some or fourth and goal. The Raiders are about to score with less than a minute and 30 actually on the clock. Derek Carr does what he does best and just overthrows the motherfucker. And now it is Jets ball. Now I'm sitting on the couch watching my friends. We're like, fuck this game, switched it. We come back, and now somehow the Raiders have the ball with 10 seconds left. And we're like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? What happened was the Jets stopped. The Jets fucking stopped. Got stopped. They didn't stop anyone. They got stopped. They punted the ball, and then there was a penalty to where the Raiders moved up. Now we're sitting here like, holy shit. There's a chance that we can cover. Like, there's not covered. There's a chance that we can win. So we're sitting there. I'm with the Raiders fans, by the way. That's why I said we can win. I'm an Eagles fan. We're not going to talk about that game. Actually, we may be a little bit later. But we're sitting there. Derek Carr throws a beautiful pass to Nelson Aguilar, just drops it. And then we're sitting there. It's the last play. And I'm looking, and I'm seeing them. They blitz on the last play, 5 seconds left. Threw everybody down the heat. Fucking Derek Carr just steps up in the pocket and just dumps one to fucking Henry Ruggs, who just fucking snags that shit and gets a touchdown with 5 seconds left. They take the lead, 31-28, and that's what she wrote. What an emotional fucking ride. Emotional fucking ride for this Jets fan base. Now they fired the defensive coordinator because of that play. I would too. I would fire everyone. All right? Why the fuck we got it? Why is the Jets an organization right now is fully staffed with coaches? I don't get why they have a chance. You had Patricia fired. You had fucking Billy O'Stooge, Triangle Chin Stooge fired. You had fucking the guy from I think that's it. Those are the only two that got fired that I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But anyways, you had all those guys fired. Now it's time for the 0-12 Jets to get their first win, and then this shit happens. They fire the defensive coordinator like they should. That wasn't even the fucking owner should have been like, hey, bud, yeah, step the fuck down. Oh, they fired the GM for the Jaguars. Remember that. But now we're sitting here, and yeah, Jets fans are holding a bag over the face like they always do, and the Raiders are walking home with a sweet, sweet victory that shouldn't have been that close. Our next game of the week, the two fucking trash cans, the Bears versus the Detroit Lions. Now, unfortunately, I did not find a Mitchell Trubisky trash can edit. So, no, Matthew Stafford does not deserve this fucking slander that I'm putting on him right now. But, what a fucking game. I'm in a survivor with a couple of my buddies, and it's me and the last guy. It comes down to these two games. We're like, we want to end it here so we could do one before the playoffs. Winner gets about $5. So we $5 from each player. So we're sitting there. I said, you know what? I'll pick the fucking Bears. He picked the Detroit Lions. Now, I guarantee you for the whole fucking game, I was flexing. I was flexing on everyone saying, yeah, I just won the fucking Survivor. Fuck you guys. All that. I'm taking the fucking cash home and running with it. Running with my bag. Well, if someone would have told me that Matthew Stafford said, no, Jimmy. Fourth quarter comebacks is my thing. I would have been like, you know what, fuck you, Matthew Stafford, you're probably right. And unfortunately, the fucking, even though it was a hellacious game, defenses sucked. Offenses were, cool. Now, yes, the Bears looked a little bit more dominant than the Detroit Lions. But we're talking about the Detroit Lions here. You can't be more dominant. You have to be fucking absolutely dominant over those fuckers. All right, if you want to see anything, Mitchell Trubisky looked average, as usual. Matthew Stafford looked like he deserves to get out of fucking Detroit. That's for sure and one thing. Yeah, definitely. Sorry, it's fucking candy cane. There we go. Definitely Matthew Stafford deserves MVP of the league after this performance. And Definitely sucks though how the another last second game that we covered, by the way, with the bets. We'll get into that later. That covered and Detroit fucking won, and it was absolutely bonkers. They won 34-20, 34-30. The game was close, but unfortunately I did not win the survivor. But boys, I will come back with better news later. Our next game of the week, we have the Minnesota Vikings over the Jaguars. Now, yes, this game should have not been that close whatsoever. This game should have not been into overtime. The game should not have allowed the fact that the Jaguars had a fucking chance. But unfortunately, Jaguars like to play good when they shouldn't. If you want Trevor Lawrence, if you want fucking James Shields or Justin Shields from Ohio State, you gotta shut the fuck up and just lose. All right? There's no need for this winning or trying to be competitive over here. I don't care how much you make. Obviously, these guys are competitive players, playing for the money, playing for the bag, so you're gonna play. Yeah, I get it. I'm just fucking exaggerating here. But anyways, what a good game for the fact of the game, as in the game of football. Great game. Come back, tie it, fucking overtime. They stop Minnesota. Minnesota punts it. They stop fucking Jaguars. They interception, and they come back. Yeah, fumble. No, it was an interception. They come back, and it was a great game overall. For the bettors, it was an emotional ride. I can't wait to tell you all these stories, but I'm going to tell you right now, Kirk Cousins looked alive. So did the offense. Justin Jefferson is an absolute specimen. Guy for like 188 yards, fucking a touchdown and a half, it seemed like. Guy went crazy. Absolutely bonkers. Adam Thielen's replacement is on the way. Stephon Diggs. They are not missing his ass. Stephon Diggs got replaced mighty quickly with Justin Jefferson pickup. Let you might add that the Eagles could have picked up Justin Jefferson. Just like the Eagles picked J.J. Arcega-Whiteside over DK Metcalf and Jalen Reagor over Justin Jefferson. Just keep that in mind. But like I said, great game for the Jaguars fans. Gave you all false hope, just like always. How about it? But yeah, this game I was excited about. You guys should have been excited about too if you were watching it. Came down to the final second, a field goal. They couldn't even fucking score a touchdown, even though they were like kissing the fucking goal line. Score was 27-24. Vikings get the W here in a close game. Seemed like every game this week was close. Now, speaking about the game that sucked donkey dick. Yeah, I'll put this on. Speaking about the game that sucked donkey dick for me was was Pittsburgh Steelers and the fucking Minnesota Vikings, guys. Boy! I'm sitting here like, guys, can we just get a fucking W here? That's all I need to get this. I'm not going to break the news, but I'm like, can we just get a fucking W here, guys? Come the fuck on. It was absolute shit fest for Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers offense. Defense held up like it always. It's funny how the Steelers defense always keeps them in the game, but Ben Roethlisberger can't. And I'm Ben Roethlisberger for comeback player of the year. You fucking shitting me? This guy right here. Now, I do want to talk about this. There was a field goal before halftime, or was it in the third quarter? I can't remember. But, no, it was before halftime. The clock ran out. The clock should have ran out. But Alex Smith picked up the ball and went to the fucking sideline. Highly illegal. I don't care if the ball wasn't ready. He basically stalled the game, confused the fuck out of the refs to where they blamed it on themselves. And they gave him 8 extra seconds for the kicking team to come out there and to kick the field goal to tie the game up, or to give them 3 points. Either way, the game would have been by a field goal, and I feel like instead of a fucking touchdown they had to win the game, they would only had a field goal, and I feel like Pittsburgh could have clutched that out, even with the rookie kicker. But absolute shitty performance by Ben Roethlisberger, shitty performance by the whole goddamn offense, shitty performance by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, yes, they're 12-1 now, or 11-1. It doesn't fucking matter. They're still gonna win the AFC North, and fucking the Redskins, man. They're just trying to make them look alive. I don't know why the fuck they had to win this game. Just lay the fuck down and die. All right, already. Just lay the fuck down and die. Stop. The Giants are gonna win the division. Unfortunately, how the phenomenon how they beat fucking Russell Wilson. The phenomenon on how that fucking happened blows my dick off. But, just lay the fuck down and just die. All right, we don't need the Washington. I said the football team. If I said the Redskins, I apologize. I just can't. Sometimes I'm just going, and it's just old habits. Apologize to anyone I offended, but what I said is the Washington football team. Can you just die already? We just need you to lose. So this game, so I win. You'll see later, but I keep on hitting at this thing. It's a great story, by the way. So now our last game of the week, we have now the reason why this is a game of the week because it was just absolutely disgusting. I've never seen anything like it. 45-0. 45-0. The fucking Pittsburgh Patriots. The New Orleans Patriots. Jesus, I can't speak today, guys. The New England Patriots over the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, I thought Justin Herbert was going to go off. I put him on my fantasy teams for the daily fantasy bets. I fucking sucked his, can't say that, but I'm fucking telling you guys, I did a lot thinking he was going to go off against this team. It was going to be a high-scoring game. If I was mistaken, holy shit. Literally, New England, Bill Belichick just fucking shit all over the fucking Los Angeles Chargers. Made them look like a goddamn JV team. I swear to God, Gaither High School down the street could have fucking put an ass whooping on that fucking Chargers team. It wasn't good at all. Fucking interception, fumble, 3rd and 3 and outs all the way everywhere, man. I was embarrassed to watch the game. I'm surprised Pittsburgh Steelers fans, Patriots fans even watched the fucking game. It was absolutely disgusting. I was not happy with the performance by any of these teams, by the Los Angeles Chargers, and my bank account felt that. Now, so that's pretty much it. There's literally no, I guess you get, Cam Newton, fucking, yeah. I'm not talking about Cam Newton. We get it already. The fucking news, ESPN SportsCenter talks way too much about him already to even give him any spotlight on this show. We get it. Cam Newton's good. Bill Belichick's good. Just 45-0 had to make it in the games of the week because this is just astronomically ass beating. Like, this is the ass beating that fucking, basically, Iron Man gave Thanos. I don't even know how to fucking compare this ass beating. Like, 45-0. You're a professional team. You can't score one fucking point. What a shutout, too. Maybe a 10-0 shutout defensive game. Understandable. 13, even understandable. Even if it was a 21-7 lead. That's fine to me. Or a 45 to maybe 10. That's fine. 45-0. Absolutely disgusting. Despicable. That's what I fucking think of this Los Angeles Chargers team. I've been stroking Justin Herbert's cock all fucking year. And this is what he does to me? This is what he does to me. Alright, Thursday night games, baby. Those were games of the week. Yeah. Thursday night games, guys. Thursday night game of the week. Thursday night football. What the hell am I saying? We have the New England Patriots versus the Los Angeles Rams. Another Los Angeles team they play back-to-back. Who I got winning this game? Los Angeles Rams coming off a big win. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. They both came off a big win. So you know who I think is going to win? We're going New England. We're going New England. I don't know why. It'll be a field goal. Cam Newton will clutch it out or something. If Aaron Donald just doesn't show up, had a long week, has a long couple weeks, and this is a short game, it feels like Cam Newton had a fucking, just his confidence level is going to be through the roof because of 45-0, just shit on everyone. Bill Belichick, the game plan's rolling. Patriots are back, baby. It's going to be Patriots win by far. So pick the Patriots to cover if they're in the underdog. Now, this is what you've been waiting for. I know this is not big. I can't show you guys. Well, I can't show you, but I can't make it as big as I want to. Alright? I ain't buy this King okay, to talk through this shit. So I get a call from my buddy Justin Trent. Y'all seen him on the show many fucking times. Many times. He goes, Jimmy, these picks are looking hellacious, my guy. We need to do a parlay. And I said, JT? I said, I agree. He goes, $25. Whatever the odds are, we'll put $25, $12.50 each. Sound good? I said, good. I said, so let me hear what you're thinking. He goes, Los Angeles Raiders spread. I said, okay, bet. Now in my head, what I said last week, my show, I'm true to myself, guys. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. We're doing Los Angeles. We're doing Las Vegas Ram Sorry, this fucking candy cane's all in my fucking mouth right now. We're doing Los Angeles Raiders fucking money line. I said, okay, boys. I said, I didn't tell them, by the way. I was like, okay, yeah, we'll do the spread. I switched to the money line. Because you know what? It might be minus 400. If they cover, that means they fucking win. So it was going to be a win-win either way. Just may not have been as good as the odds. He goes, Minnesota straight away because I trust Jacksonville to cover. JT a fucking wizard on the sticks. I said, Miami? I said, Miami's going to cover too. So we put Miami down. We both agreed on the Colts. We both minus 3.5. We both agreed on New Orleans minus 3. Then we both agreed on Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers just winning straight up because the Eagles were going to fight in this game. Then we picked the Pittsburgh Steelers straight up because, you know, why fucking not? We picked the Baltimore Ravens because, why fucking not? We picked the Buffalo Bills because they were the fucking underdogs. And then, by the way, we picked Buffalo Bills spread. And then we picked the Kansas City Chiefs just to make the odds go a little bit higher. $25 wager. $25 wager for $1,200 wins. So, as you can see, our emotions were very high during this game. So, let's just start off the first one. So, we're watching the games, and nothing's going right. Absolutely nothing. The Raiders aren't covering. Remember, I switched it to money line, but he doesn't know that. Raiders aren't covering. Minnesota's not winning. Miami's not covering. Indianapolis isn't covering. And neither is New Orleans. And all at once, it seemed like in the fourth quarter, a gust of wind from the football gods just blew. And for some reason, Colts scored a touchdown. Fucking New Orleans just runs away with the ball. Miami's coming back. We're like, oh shit, this might happen. Oh shit. Then the Vikings take lead. The Raiders take lead. We're like, oh snap. Yes, the Raiders just need to get a couple more points. So by this point, it's about 2 minutes left in all the 1 o'clock games. The Colts cover. New Orleans covered, so we're fine about that. Miami covered, so we're fine about that. Even though Cincinnati Bengals gave them a hard game. Colts, it's 26. It's 26-20, 21, something like that, or maybe it's 25-23 to 20, something like that. But it's a close fucking game. The spread is 3.5. That means 4 points that the Colts have to win by in order for us to win. Texans drive all the way down. This is the first thing that happened. Texans drive all the way down. We're like, oh no, we're gonna fucking lose. Drive all the way down. We're like, oh, there goes the game. Field goal. They still don't cover. They're still gonna fucking lose. Fan-fucking-tastic. So we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, they fumble the ball, and Indianapolis picks it up. We're like, holy shit! We're not jumping up yet. We're like, holy shit, guys, this is gonna fucking, all right, one down. That's weird, you know. That usually never happens. But you know what? All right, we're good. Then we're watching the Minnesota game, and Jaguars tie it up. We're like, oh fuck. Now it's gonna probably go into overtime. Now we're sitting there and we're watching the Raiders game. We're like, please, Raiders just need a field goal to cover. What do? The Jets fucking score. Now we're sitting there, we're like, God damn it, we lost no matter what, because the Raiders aren't going to score another touchdown in the amount of time, they'll just run out the clock. And this is the time where I lean up and tell Justin, hey, bud, remember when you told me to take the spread? Oh, I didn't trust you, so I took the money line. Now we're hyped, we're like, let's go, Raiders going to win this thing. Goes into overtime for Minnesota. Minnesota has the ball first. Fucking shits the bed. Kicks it to Jaguars. They fucking shit the bed. And now we're sitting there. We're like, holy shit. We have a chance here. Picks it off. Field goal. Now we have New Orleans covered. We won New Orleans. We won Indianapolis. We've won Miami. And now we're sitting here, and now we just won Minnesota. That's 4 out of the first 5 games. This is a 10-game parlay, by the way. Now we just need the Raiders. Watch what happens. Sam Darnold fucking runs down the field and fucking scores a touchdown. Great. Now we're relying on fucking Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders to do something. Go 4 and out. I explained it back in the earlier part of the show. 4 and out, shit the bed. I said, okay, good. Fantastic. Now, I'm sitting there, I'm like, there's no chance of winning. We're going. I call my brother. He's a play ahead of me. All because we're watching the same live stream. He screams, Oh, we got it. He caught it. This is the pass he threw to Nelson Aguilar dropped. Because Chase knows about my bet. I was, fuck you, Chase. Hangs up on him. Mad as fuck. I'm sitting there. We all sit in the couch. It's the last play of the game. And Chance and all my buddies are next to me. We look. He throws it up. Holy shit. He catches it. Electricity. We got the fucking W. So now, unheard of, by the way, by us, because we always fucking lose by one game or some bullshit that happens. As you can see what happens later. Covered the first 5 games of the fucking parlay. That's the odds of that. It's just astronomically, especially how we won them. Then we go to Green Bay. Green Bay sweeps. Now it's Monday night. We're like, okay, football gods. We got 3 more games, $1,200. We're going to split $600 each. What? Easy fucking money. Easy fucking money. Unfortunately, we all know what happened. And it was just unfortunate. You know, Big Ben fucking sucked a big dick. And it didn't work out for us. It came down to the last play. And I'm on the phone with my buddies again. And one of the fucking stooges says, hey, Washington needs a pick right now. And what does Ben do? Just basically throws it straight into a fucking defender's arms, bounces up in the air, and the guy swoops in and catches it, and the fucking Redskins won the game. So that is a story about the bets. And just to make matters worse, the Bills won. So all we needed to do, and Kansas City obviously won too, which that was a close game for some fucking reason. So they didn't make it easy on us. I'd rather lose 2 games. So I hope Baltimore loses tonight. Even though it's against the Dallas Cowboys. If Dallas Cowboys wins, Eagles have top 5 pick. GG's all around, I guess. And it doesn't seem like we lost by one fucking game. One fucking idiot named fucking Ben Roethlisberger. And the guy running around with a fucking hamstring for an ACL. Guy who, I don't know, comeback player of the year, fucking Alex Smith. Guy who got replaced by the greatest quarterback of all time, Patrick Mahomes. But boys, that is the story, and that is the show. Thank you guys for walking with me. Thank you guys for watching all the way this far. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode, or just, today's show, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. Appreciate y'all for fucking with me. Love y'all to death. Come to the show Friday. Keep seasons around. Got the candy canes. Like I said, Christmas is coming. You'll see Christmas soon. But, love y'all to death, guys. Appreciate y'all fucking me. Comment, like, subscribe, all that bullshit. You don't have to, but I would greatly appreciate it. I was gonna say welcome to Tampa Talk Sports Talk. Thank you, Tampa. Thank you for watching. Did I just have a fucking brain tart? Tampa Talk Sports Talk. Talk sports. Tampa Talks.